Hi there, happy Friday, Oak Ridge families. Today is January 27th. Last Friday we'll have here in January. Hey, great news here at Oak Ridge. Our monitors are up and running. With our technology from this past summer, kind of knocked into that a little bit, but we have monitors up and running. We've got scrolling on there every day what lunches are. We've got some clubs and activities. So really have your kids really key in on those monitors. We've got one right when you walk in our building. We've got all of our pod areas. We've got one in our cafeteria. I have noticed kids watching that during lunch, so that is fantastic that we have those. Thanks to Kiki for getting all that organized. We'll be putting some announcements and so forth on there because we can use them now. It's great. It's up-to-date information. Got quite a few things that I want to get through today, all things that are kind of upcoming, but it seems like a really good opportunity to take to get rid of, to talk about some of these things and remind of some things. First of all, 8th grade parents, I'm going to link in here the registration information. I've received some emails back from parents that they hadn't received it from the high school, so I'm going to put everything in here. I've got 2 links. I've got the initial letter that Dr. Gustafson had sent to all 8th grade families and the registration booklet. So you may have seen the program of studies that I sent last week. Registration booklet will be kind of that 9th grade only information that you'll need. Some reminders: February 6th, that Monday, is going to be the parent meeting at the high school. Please go to the high school. You'll listen to some administrators, you listen to some teachers talk about life at the high school courses and so forth. That week, Friday, February 10th, students will have to have their schedules or courses requested, and got a process to go through that. Teachers and counselors throughout the prior week and during that week will help students, but it is a student responsibility that they get their classes scheduled, registered, so forth by Friday, February 10th. So that's coming quick, but we've got some time and a lot of good information coming. So a lot of 8th grade information. Take a look at that. Please get back to me if you have any questions. I'll do my best to help you out. Another couple of upcoming thing for both 7th and 8th graders is our SOS screener. That's February 13th. I'll link that on here again so you can look at that. Please read through that. Next week, our counselors will be in 7th grade health classes. The following week, they'll be in 8th grade health classes. Kind of talking about, as we mentioned, signs of suicide, talking over those with students and how they can and help and talk with people and bring things to our attention so we can get to the right help that we need. Talk to your kids about that. Very powerful information. Counselors do a great job of giving that information out, and then we have a team of teachers that work through some of those screeners. Again, reach out if you have any questions, please. Have had 2 kids come through middle school, great experiences with both of those, so I can kind of have the parent hat on as well. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Mid-April, we're going to be having our ISASP testing, our annual ISASP test. That's coming up. We're just starting to kind of get organized with that. Kind of once 8th grade registration is done, we'll kind of jump into that, but that's mid-April. And then kind of working backwards here, I apologize. Parent-teacher conferences. Our spring conferences are coming up. March 2nd, that's a Thursday, and March 7th, that's a Tuesday. Our same process we've done. Early dismissal schedule. We'll start about 1:30 or 2 o'clock through 7 o'clock. You'll come in and do your conference with your child, student-led, and then you can come go talk to teachers during that hour time frame that you sign up. More information to come, but want you to get that on your calendars, March 2nd and 7th. And then that Friday, the 10th, there's no school that day. We head into spring break with no school on that Friday, and then we get to go to spring break. So just a couple things that are out there. So thanks a lot. Really happy that our monitors are working. I know we've got some things upcoming with 8th graders and 7th graders as well. Know that we're here, teaching and learning every single day as well. I was in an 8th grade classroom, Mr. Hackett's classroom, science, this last week and this week, from the beginning of their peppered moth lab all the way through it. talk to your 8th graders if they about their science. What a fun, cool lab. I've got a picture, and if I remember, I'll throw that picture onto this email as well. Life's great at Oak Ridge. Have a great weekend this weekend, and take care.